Hey there. If you are watching on the YouTube channel, you're going to see my amazing sweatshirt that I have designed, especially for you. It says it's black and it's like a crew neck and it's so cute. And it says, "It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me." You may have seen it on my social media if you follow me there. My main account is currently Imagine Emmeline. However, my Facebook ad agency is encouraging me to change my Instagram name. So we shall see, as is my private business coach, um, because they say that nobody really knows how it sounds. It's Imagine Emmeline. So if you've ever wanted to know the behind the scenes of that, Emmeline was a childhood nickname that one of my best friends gave me because we used to love watching Anne of Green Gables, and Emmeline Harris was one of the characters in those movies. Anne of Green Gables, Anne of Avonlea. Did you guys watch these? They came in the VHS tapes and they were double sets. And I loved those movies. We used to watch them as little girls all through high school. And then even in college, my roommate and I, Katie, we used to watch them and it was just the best on rainy days. So love, love, love. And Gilbert and how Anne and Gilbert like fell in love and just how they were always meant to be with each other, but they were, just took them forever to realize that. Anyway, it's such an amazing story of love, perseverance, not being the popular girl, following your dreams, not fitting in to be the norm, like just so many amazing life lessons and rejection and sadness. Like it's everything. It's so good. Anyway, so Emmeline Harris is one of the characters in that movie. And so my name's Emily, and some people used to say, they would call me Emmeline Harris. So then Imagine was always a word that was really big in our house growing up because my stepmom is a Beatles fanatic and everything, even their license plates are Imogen, like Imagine, the John Lennon song, Imagine. And then all over our house, Imagine everywhere, Imagine, Imagine, Imagine. So when I went to make my network marketing business and I made my own team page, the word that I used was Imagine and then my company name. And then my LLC was Imagine and then my company name. And so Imagine like then my email address had Imagine in it, Imagine for happy at .com. And so it just was like all of these different spins on Imagine. And so I had been working with a marketing agency back in like 2017. And I think that my Instagram back then was like Emmeline the Great or something really cheesy like that. Before that, it was Emmy 82. Before that, it was Emily Gibson 82 because I joined Instagram super early when it first came out. Anyway, it's had all these different names, but Imagine Emmeline sounded so feminine. It was totally on brand with everything else I was doing. And now everybody has their first names. Well, I never changed mine. So everybody else has my name on Instagram now. And I've tried all the different ways, like Emily.Gibson, Emily Like I've tried all the different ways. And so I've just decided to stick with Imagine Emmeline. And anyway, the feedback that I've received from the people I pay the big monies to help me grow my empire have said that nobody really knows how to announce it. And nobody understands what it is. And once you explain it, that's great. But like, you don't have more than 2 seconds to explain something on Instagram, right? So anyway, so that's my current Instagram right now. It may change in the future. By the time you're listening to this episode, it may have changed by then. But Imagine Emmeline, I wear this in my stories quite a bit and show you. This is one of the items of swag that we are exclusively launching at our live events here in Provo, Utah that are scheduled to be next week, my friend. This episode was pre-recorded for you because I am in France with my family. I'm in the south of France right now and with my husband and my dad and my stepmom, my stepsister and her boyfriend, my stepbrother and his wife. And then we have like an adopted sister and her boyfriend who are with us as well. My parents rented a villa in Marseille in the south of France and invited us all over to have this family time that we literally haven't had in over 20 years. I got married really young at 21 and left home and like never came back. And I mean, I like see my family. There's no like bad beef there or whatever. But I got married really young, went to college, had kids and moved out of state. And so we just haven't had anything like this since my senior year in high school. That was like the last family trip that we have ever been on together like this. So I am there in France right now. If you're not looking at my social media, I can already tell you you're missing out because travel is where I shine. I love posting on social media when I travel and making you feel like you are right there with me. So anyway, I'm in France right now, and our events, I get home right before my live events here in Utah that are our 3 big events, actually 4 big events of the year. And it's not too late for you to come. So I have 2 full-time staff members in my Beyond the Rank Emily Gibson coaching community, and they can help you get registered so that you don't miss the live events that are happening next week. If you've been sitting here and listening to the podcast for years, or maybe you've been following me since on YouTube or social media or whatever, maybe you're from my blogging days and you have never been to an in-person event with me, or maybe you've been and it's been a long time, don't miss this chance. It is going to be so amazing, and I don't want you to miss out on this. So, on the 26th, I have a mastermind intimate dinner for all of my executive members. We're going to go out to dinner on me. It's going to be a 3-hour mastermind where we're going to sit around, we're going to enjoy each other's company, and then I'm going to be teaching you at that mastermind dinner. We're going to be spending time together. It's exclusive just to my executive clients. And then on Thursday, July 27th, it's my VIP Beyond the Rank Day. This is an event that, as long as you join at the executive member right now today and get yourself a plane ticket and a hotel room, you can come to Utah and be at this event. And it's all included. This 3-day event is all included. And then I'll show you how to be at the last thing in a minute. But that all-day coaching event is on the 27th. I have guest speakers, Dr. Paul Jenkins. He has over 400,000 followers on YouTube. He is a psychologist who specializes in pathological positivity, but not in the way that you think. Anyway, he's going to be speaking to us as a psychologist, sharing some really amazing tools for you so that you can be a successful business owner and be able to solve any problem that is happening right now in your business. I'm going to be training you on new sales things that I've learned. I'm going to be training you on cutting edge network marketing skills that I'm saving just for this event. I'm so excited about. I'm launching exclusively there. I am going to be, we have like a special dedication thing that we're doing, and all day coaching. So it's going to be amazing all day on Thursday, July 27th. That's the next day after the mastermind dinner that's happening on Wednesday, July 26th. So July 26th, mastermind dinner, July 27th, VIP event. You get this included if you join. When you join at the executive member, then on Friday, July 28th, it's a nervous system healing day. We're bringing in experts from all over that are going to be doing restorative yoga, sound baths, nervous system healing training. We're going to be healing your nervous system that day in the event center all together. And it's not going to be crazy woo-woo, because I'm not awkward like that. It's going to be like normal woo-woo, like cool woo-woo. I promise you, it's going to be so amazing. We have live music. It is an amazing networking event. There are people from all different network marketing companies coming. I have people that aren't even in network marketing that are going to be there. It is going to be incredible. Do not miss this event if you want to move your business forward in the next year. Be there. I'm going to be teaching all the things that you need to arm yourself for the next year in your business. We're going into another busy season in network marketing, and I want you to be prepared, and this is how you are prepared. Invest in yourself today. Also, when you join, when you share the community with 5 people, you're also going to earn a ticket to my personal private luau at my home here in Draper, Utah. So I hire dancers from the Polynesian Cultural Center. They come and they dance on my deck, on my pool. We have a fire dancer. It's a whole show. It's so much fun. And it's for all of my most invested business associates, my friends, my neighbors, my family. It is so special. My family's been doing it for 30 years. Just in the last 2 years, we've moved over to my house, and it's exclusive invitation for you when you share the Beyond the Rank community with 5 people at any lane of membership. In order to be at these events, all you need to do is come in at the executive member. It's offered at $4,997 annually. So you pay that once for the year. You get these 3 events. Plus, if you share with 5 people, you get to come to the luau at my house. And then you get private one-on-one coaching from me for the year with all of this. You will not find this anywhere else. And my question to you is, where would your business be a year from now if you invested in yourself and you worked with me one-on-one for 1 year? If you have gained anything from this podcast, imagine what having my private business cell phone line would do for you, where you and I are strategizing every single day together. And I'm helping you move along and finding the missing links in everything that you're doing on that personal level. It would change your business. It would change your life. Don't miss out. I only brought that up because I had the sweatshirt on. I wasn't even planning on talking about that. Okay, so today we're going to talk about, the way to go do that is go to the website, emilygibsoncoaching.com/shop. And you can just check out as an executive member and get your membership going. And then a member of my team will reach out to you and get you started. I will even answer you in Europe if you send me a message in Europe. Even if you join this week while I'm out of office, I will even answer my messages and say hi to you. Okay. So, if you have any questions, if you're like, I don't know if this is right for me, email the team at emilygibsoncoaching.com and book a call with a member of my team. They'll get on the phone with you face to face, just you and them like this. They'll answer any questions that you have. You can just swipe your credit card. You can get it going. Or if you need to finance, we have a third-party vendor that we partner with, and they will fund any loan. Even if you've been through a bankruptcy, they'll fund a loan for you and get you moving along. So there's literally no excuse for you not to do this. All right. Now we're going to talk about habit stacking. So the reason why I want to talk about habit stacking today is because of this sweatshirt. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem is me. It's always you. Your business, you're always the problem, which is the best news ever, because if it was anyone else, then we'd be in trouble because we can't control the humans. And if it was someone else that was the problem, then we would have to try to control the humans. But good news, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. It's you. You're the problem. All we have to do is control what you think and change the way you do things, and everything in your life gets a different result. It's magic. So habit stacking is something that I personally use all the time to get different results in my life. And I'm going to teach you how to do it today on the podcast, because it is going to be something that you can apply to anything in your life. So for example, my favorite way that I've changed my life with habit stacking that has nothing to do with business is exercise. When I first started exercising about 2.5 years ago, I was someone that said, I hate exercise. There's no reason to do it. And I just don't want to do it. And doing it every day, I felt was excessive. I felt like it was just nothing that anyone could ever do long term. And if you know me well, or maybe you're meeting me for the first time today, maybe someone shared this podcast with you, maybe you stumbled upon it, whatever it was, now you would know about me. I exercise 6 days a week, and I have for the last 2.5 years. And I love exercise, and sweating every single day is it's my medicine. It's my therapy. It's my everything. And I don't feel right when I'm not exercising. But 2.5 years ago, that was not my habit. My habit was to never exercise, zero exercise. And I wore it like a badge on my arm. I was like, I don't exercise. I do not exercise. Exercise is lame. Exercise is useless. I had all these reasons why you didn't need to exercise and how it was bad for you mentally, physically, all the things, right? All made up, by the way. But remember, your brain is there to prove you right and keep you safe. And that's what my brain wanted to believe, and that's what it thought was keeping it safe. But it wasn't. It was not keeping it safe. It was hurting me over and over and over again. Okay. So habit stacking is you start by changing one little thing instead of changing lots of things at once. So you stack a little habit so that you can stack another habit, so that you can stack another habit, so that you can stack another habit. And this is so easy to do in your business. You could literally apply this to anything in your life. You could apply it to exercise. You could apply it to relationship building. You could apply it to social media. You could apply it to eating habits. Anything habit stacking works. Changing your bedtime, changing the way, changing habits in bed, what was I going to say? I was going to say bedtime again, but that wasn't where I was going. In the way that you pick up toys, it could literally be anything in your life, this will work for. Okay. So the first habit that I started stacking is I didn't try to change my eating habits and my exercise habits all at once. I just decided to do one. So I was like, okay, I think that I am going to just starting doing an exercise program that has weights with it. And I'm just going to do it twice a week. That's all I was going to do. So 2 days of the week, I decided it was going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I was going to go to YouTube and I was going to type in weight training, women's exercise video. And there was this like lady that came up on it, and she specialized in like pregnancy and post-pregnancy women. I don't even remember what her name was, but I loved her. She was so much fun. And I loved her workouts because I could just use my little 8-pound weights. And it was sort of like a HIIT workout with weights. And so I got a little cardio and I was using weights, and I knew that weights were going to be better for me than anything else because my husband's a physical therapist and he's been telling me for years that cardio is overrated and that you can get cardio from lifting weights. And if you don't have weight training in your exercise routine as a female, especially, that you are not in optimal health. So I was like, I could do this. And I just did little 20 and 30-minute things on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sometimes I wouldn't even get into workout clothes because that was too much of a commitment. I would just like literally be in my jeans and I would already have showered for the day, and I would just do that. So that was what I committed to. I was like, I'm just going to change that thing, but I'm not going to change the way I eat. I'm not going to change the way I get ready for the day. I'm not going to change any of that. I'm just going to start doing this twice a week. And I'm going to do these videos that guide me through it. And I'm not going to worry about like being a superstar about it. So I did that. I did that for like 2 months. And then as I was down in my gym doing that, and we didn't have a fancy gym or anything, but we had this old treadmill that we bought when we graduated from college because Sean was going into physical therapy school. I was pregnant with our first baby, and we were living off of my teaching salary. But we knew we were going to be going into debt, and we wanted to save money on a gym. Back then, gyms were $50 a month per person. So it was $100 a month for us to go to a gym. And we were like, let's just buy this $1,300 treadmill, which we still have 16 years later, you guys. And we put it in the basement, and we've got so much use out of that treadmill. It still works. I use it every day now, but it sat for like 10 years with nobody using it. And, but we were like, this is a good deal because it's going to save us money on a gym membership. So we got that. Anyway, so I was downstairs. We moved it into our new house. We've moved it to 2 other houses with us. Sean wished, like, he did not want to bring it with us, but I was like, no, we're going to eventually use this treadmill. And we are. But so I was doing these HIIT workouts twice a week. And every time I would go down into this empty room with a treadmill in it to do these little workouts with these 8-pound weights that my parents had bought me in high school that I had carried around to all the places I had moved. And is anyone else a hoarder of things that they might need one day in the future? That's me all the way. Anyway, so I was doing this workout and I kept looking at the treadmill, and I was like feeling a little bit more energy because I was exercising a little more regularly. And I was like, what if I ran on the treadmill for 20 minutes on the days that I'm not lifting weights? And so I thought, well, I'll just try that this week. And so I had this habit of lifting twice a week. And after getting used to that for 2 months, I stacked another habit on top of it. And I did that by adding 20 minutes of cardio on the other days of the week. And I did that for a couple of months. And after 6 months of lifting twice a week and doing cardio 3 other days, 6 months in, I thought, what if I did 6 days a week of everything? So I stacked a third habit. Notice how if I would have just started 6 days a week, cardio and weights, I probably would have quit. There's no way I would have stuck with it. But because I just slowly eased my way in, I was able to stack one habit on top of another habit on top of another habit. And then after a year of doing that routine of 6 days a week, 3 days of weights, 3 days of cardio, I think I was actually doing 6 days of cardio and three weight lifts or 4 weight lifts. I can't remember exactly. But after doing all of that, I was like, okay, my body's not changing and I'm putting in a lot of work here. What the heck? It's got to be that I need to eat differently. So I talked to one of my friends who's like super fit and into that. I call her Protein Nicole, if you know her. And she was like, you need to do macros. And I was like, I'm not doing macros. I can tell you that right now. I'm not doing macros. She was like, well, what if you just start counting your protein? Again, this is 18 months into stacking a habit every 2 to 4 months of getting used to something. So I pick one habit, I practice getting better at it, and then I do another one. I practice getting better at that while continuing doing the other thing. So you're stacking habits on top of each other. Okay. Notice how you could do this in your business. You could be like, well, I could just post on social media every single day. And then I could post on social media every day and I could weave a business post in once a week, or I could weave a product post in twice a week, or whatever it is that you want to do. The secret to social media and selling on social media is if you want to make more money, you're going to need to talk about your products more. If you want to attract more business builders, you're going to need to talk about your business more. This is true in everything. If you want more clients, if you want more customers, you got to talk about what you're selling more. That it's just that simple. Anytime that I'm like, I think I want more clients, I start talking about my business more. And guess what? I get more clients. It's just that simple, right? If you're not ever talking about your business, if you're not ever talking about your products, it's no wonder you're not getting any customers. You're not talking about it. How do they know? They don't know. You got to talk to them about it. It's that simple. Okay. So I stacked that habit. And then she was like, just eat protein, 30 grams of protein 3 times a day. Well, I started doing that and I started practicing that. Lo and behold, my body changed. I started seeing my muscles. I started feeling a little bit more fit. It was amazing. Now, 2.5 years later, I lift 3 days a week, super heavy. We have like this pulley machine in the basement now that we finally invested in because I didn't want to go to a gym, and the hand weights that I had been using, I stopped getting results with it. Even after I changed my food, I eventually stopped getting results. So I knew I needed to lift heavier, and there just weren't hand weights heavy enough to like go where I needed to go. So 3 days a week, I lift super heavy, and then I do cardio 5 to 6 days a week. And I only got here because of where I started 2.5 years ago. And this is the secret. You want to hook your future self up so that your future self can look back and thank you today for what you started stacking today that gave you what you have in the future. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Or am I the problem solver? You are the problem solver. If you don't have what you want, you have the power to change it today. By stacking habits today, you hook the future version of yourself up. Let's go hook that person up. Let's go hook her up. Let's go hook him up. Let your future self look back on the person you are today and thank you for what you did to no longer be the problem, but to be the solution. Have an amazing day. I hope I get to see you at my July events next week. It would be so amazing if we did. Bye now.